Hey y'all, it's Levo with Member Solutions. I'm early. I know I am. There is a reason for this. Chris will be on a little bit later. Gotta make sure you guys can't see certain things when I go to show my screen. Do you guys want to help me pick out new glasses? Is basically what it boils down to. Okay, so I'm gonna have to share screen and then not share screen. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get the share screen started. Go here. Share screen. You guys can help me pick out glasses. So here's a question. And I just got my kiddo some glasses. And for everyone here, we are going to be recording new videos. We've got a few. I lost track. We've got a. I can make as effective as possible. I believe PayPal. I got busy, but after doing so, I found a voice accent. We're gonna try to get it done tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have we were supposed to have the timelines already, but hopefully we'll have those tomorrow. What color fits? Hey Levi, what color fits your style best? I don't really have a particular color. I like the darker colors. Don't get me wrong, but like also I have a pair. And the only reason these don't get worn, I have another pair somewhere during the move. These were the only two that seemed. I don't know where the other pairs at. I don't know where it's at, which is a slight problem. I realize that. These are getting old. And they're starting to show their age. I've been trying to keep them clean, but trying to make sure that parts of them don't break. I've already had to replace one screw, and it is already showing some. So I have to get new glasses, and these are still relatively new because I only use them at my desk because they're blue light, so I can't wear them nonstop. And I recently found out the whole blue light thing is kind of only matters on like your phone and television. That kind of thing. Like there's like if you have settings, you don't need these. And I have settings turned on for everything. So what are the plans on what to look forward to? So we have, by the way, we have our first sponsorship ad that we're going to be doing, our first official sponsorship. We're going to be working on that. We have a Levi lore video that we're going to be working on. I'm slightly working on the Time Machine Woes video. I need to talk to Chris about that. Chris has got a video or two to film, and he has some parts for me to film. I've got scripts to edit. I got like 4 or 5 scripts. Also the Stitch video. I've got that pretty healthily scripted out. We need to go through that script. So I've been working. You're leaving me? So I would say the same ones you're holding, the gunmetal gray or just basic black. Yeah, I agree. I do like that. I like a pop of color, but I usually don't have it on my face. I'll be honest. I usually do not have a whole lot up here. Mostly because like on camera, that can wind up causing distractions. I know, right? I call it Time Machine Woes because I couldn't think of a different name at the time. Oh, and yeah, the Beetleborgs was an idea that I set to the side. I haven't messed with it yet. I finally beat the funk of not knowing what to write or film, and it came with a dramatic increase of stuff to film. I need to clean my desk again. But yeah, I don't know where are my other glasses. Besides that pair ran off to. So I just need a new pair. But they're all old frames regardless. They're all 2+ years old at this point. I didn't need a new subscription. That is the good thing. I did not need a new subscription. So I'm good there. Not sure about that. That one, save that one. I can't, like, it's already saved. It's already like automatically starred. We'll have to remind me later. You don't need to pay to remind me later. Remind me when Chris comes back to show that off. All right. So this is the question. This is what I need to know. I'm gonna bring up a pair of glasses so we can see them nice and clearly, and make sure it covers the areas that it covers. Okay. So we can do half frame, and there's different styles of this. Okay. Right. They got the thicker style. I've had these before. They're not thin like this, but I've had a pair like this before. Now alternatively, and this is kind of what I'm leaning to because I've never owned a pair like it. I've never owned a pair. Oh my God, and I probably never will. Is that sorted by price low to high? Correction. I'm going to show these, but they're not going to happen. I would love to try a pair of rimless glasses. These are $200 Why the fuck is this $200? This makes no fucking sense. Yeah, the family's feeling better. Everyone's feeling better after I threw up a lot. What about Freddy Invade Pinhead's Mind? That's a good one. I do it because it's fun and I enjoy it. Well, thank you, Irving. You know what I'm saying is, like, you don't need to donate to remind me. I'm saying because it's here. Somebody can just be like, "Hey, Levi, show Chris a thing." So let's not. You don't need to do that. Not to interrupt, but why would you? I would like to point out. Hold on, Marcus Carney. The world now gets to see that you said that. That's not the joke that you think it is. $205 for those frames and lenses. $205 is fucking stupid. Canadian political. oh yeah. God, what is from South Park and them. So yeah, at all of those, 205 is the cheap one, and then it goes to 255 for the more square lenses, and then like Mont Blanc is 400. Why are these so fucking? This is $721. That better be real fucking gold. Let me show you this. That better be real fucking gold plating, at least. $700 fucking for those. Oh my God. Marcus, I can live with that. What? Okay, well, I wanted to know. We're not getting rimless. I would have loved to have got rimless glasses. Fuck that. I don't have that kind of money. What if we took off gender neutral? No, that didn't work. I'll put gender neutral back on there. What if we put women's? Oh, hey, I found a pair for 105. They're women's glasses, 105. Don't knock it if it's cheaper. How did that work out? Isn't that usually the opposite? Look at that. I mean, those are pretty much, I would like to point out, this is pretty much the same style. This is quote unquote women's glasses. Hold on. And then we take women's glasses off so that it shortens that down a little bit. And they're all effectively the same thing. They're all the same thing. That's even thinner. That's even thinner. Bone structure. Not even in glasses. It's not like once you reach adult, there's not much difference between the two. It's like how much weight is on your face, realistically. And that's because your PD numbers, which is the distance between your eyes, is what affects what glasses you really get afterwards. And on average, women's are smaller, right? So they tend to be cheaper. However, those had a 60 PD, which is the average for everyone. And see, try as I would love to, but my insurance goes through here and only through here for online. Might be a case of like it'd be cheaper to not use this, like because if I go to what was that? What is iBuy Direct? That's what it is. iBuy Direct, which I have an account with iBuy Direct. I have used them for several years. It's where I got these, in fact. No, I didn't get these from there. I got these from different place. But online, I usually get them for here. So I had a birthday thing. Do I still have? I wonder if I have I wonder if I have. Let's log in and find out real quick. Log in and find out like a birthday coupon thing. Hello.
How's it going?
Sorry,
I'm late.
No, you're not late. I started early. I have a buy one get one from iBuy Direct because my birthday. So let's see if that works here. Eyeglasses. Let's go. Rim style. Let's look at rimless. We're not using insurance. Fucking $50 without insurance on iBuy Direct for rimless glasses.
Who's getting new glasses?
Technically everyone got new glasses. Raven and Tobias both managed to get their current. Raven doesn't like their current glasses. Got new glasses for free through insurance. Well, not free, but through insurance. And Tobias is wearing his. Raven doesn't like theirs, so they're not wearing theirs. And so we went online to buy them a new pair with insurance. And so I managed to find them a pair that they liked, frame and everything, for about $150 after taxes and everything, which is not bad, and it comes with insurance, and it's covered under a lot of the stuff was covered underneath insurance. And that means they'll have 2 sets of glasses, which is great. Don't look so grumpy, Chris. And so that's currently what I'm looking at. And like I was showing people, like the other place I was looking at, rimless glasses, which is kind of something I want to try, were freaking hundreds of dollars my insurance, and it's because there's only certain frames that qualify.
I saw this comment, and my first thought was, no, I'll never join you. Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Well, alrighty then. There we go. Well, alrighty then. You got to smile and like project it. So it'd be, well, alrighty then.
But in Vader's voice, you know, alrighty then.
I used them all with college kid pricing. First 10 years of wearing glasses, I went basic.
Oh, God.
Typing
I'm thinking of all of Ace Ventura's lines now. He gets his fake hand put and he goes, like a glove.
There you go.
Which idea was Irving's idea?
This one right here. I just highlighted it.
Oh, so it was teenagers who pinned him against Jason. Why did Freddy and Jason fight in Freddy versus Jason?
Because they wanted to make the movie.
The producers did, or the characters did?
People wanted it.
I mean, I'm being serious here.
I am too.
The producers wanted it, or is it because in the movie the characters wanted to make a movie?
No, because the producers did.
Okay.
Because
I wouldn't put them past them to do that ridiculous. Yeah.
No. They forced the situation to happen, and so like you get the movie and the way the movie. Well, how did that movie start? As like something stupid, ridiculous, and everyone just went like, "Yeah, fine, whatever." No one fucking cared.
I don't do horror, so I have no idea.
Does anyone remember about how that movie started? I don't remember how the movie started. That's how little it mattered for the movie. Eighth, I already have that the Beetlejuice versus Winchester written down. It's something that like I told Chris I just told Chris this before we went live. I have too many scripts to work on.
I don't do horror, so I have not seen it and I will not see it. The clips that I've seen look pretty cool.
I kind of like that. This little highlight of I'm not really sure about the golden though.
I'm on the Wikipedia for Freddy versus Jason right now.
Yeah, what is it? What was the reason?
It's serving as a sequel to both Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, and Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. It brings them together. After the residents of Springwood begin taking medication to suppress their dreams, which makes sense because Freddy's dead, Freddy Krueger finds himself weakened and forgotten. I thought he's dead. To regain his power, he resurrects Jason Voorhees. How? Because he's dead. How is Freddy resurrected? Anyways, to restore his strength. However, Voorhees proves uncontrollable, setting the stage for a violent clash between two supernatural killers.
I love the fact that it's just kind of like one of those.
Oh, Freddy's not dead. He's just trapped in hell. Okay, he can't invade dreams. He appears as Jason's mother to manipulate him into carrying out a massacre. It would let Freddy regain his power. Doesn't work. And then they fight because Freddy can't control his monster. So it's Frankenstein, but Freddy's the doctor and Jason's the monster.
Mm. I think I use this mostly.
I've heard of it, Jeremy Beaver, but I've not read it.
So I just use a regular.
When he's sleeping, is he called Chuck Norris?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to find glasses. I'm glad
you caught us live.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should I go with rimless or should I just keep the half rim? Because we're looking at if I pick out a half.
Your glasses are like mine right now, right? With the rim on top and nothing on the bottom.
No, I actually have full rims now. I used to have half rims.
I would, my opinion, having had full rimless, at least this was 15 years ago. If you have thick lenses, they're really difficult to deal with.
And I found them to pay extra to like get them thinner.
Yeah, and they broke regularly because the only points of stability are here, and it's just little screws, like little glass screws that go through the glass, and they loosened and came up loose all the time. So I would say do the half rims like I've got.
So that's the question I have here. The only reason I'm getting them is because I need new glasses, and at some
I
point,
get it.
yeah. Yeah, no, you're
Maybe,
right. I should probably
maybe
stick.
rimless tech has changed, but I would want to go into a store and see them firsthand before getting them.
I have, and that's always been my concern. They feel weak, and it really hasn't changed much. Unless you get like the $1,000 ones that are just like the Morpheus glasses. I'm kind of screwed with that. Okay, so let's keep to the half rim then. Ooh, I should not have closed out that tab. Metal glasses are best since they are very durable, and that's the thing. Like these are as old as these are getting, is that they're still together. And I could have sworn I had a second pair of this generation of glasses, because this generation is technically before this generation of glasses. This is, but my prescript, these were stronger, so these than they should have been, and so they wind up working really well with this glass. And I didn't need to change my prescription this year, next couple of years actually. Now my doctor was like, you already have 20-ish vision. There's a couple things you have a hard time with, but they're the same things everyone has a hard time with. And there's no reason to make your eyes strain and give you a headache. My glasses are 4 years old now. I only get new lenses. And that's always an option. If I really wanted to, I could probably find a set of frames and then like go to a shop and just pay for lenses. The lenses are expensive too. Okay, so let's go with semi-rimless glasses. Because I do want to get some semi-rims. I really like those. I haven't noticed with these, but anytime I get thin lenses, Chris, do you have thinner lenses?
I mean, in theory.
In theory, yeah, I love the in theory. These are not in theory. I don't know if you can see how thick those are.
Yeah, mine are super thick and then thinned up for extra money.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, because like go ahead.
We've done this video, I think twice now, Big Ol' Kiwi, and both times the Predators lose because the Predators lose. But a lot of people have made the comment that the Predator's plasma blast should melt the T-800 exoskeleton. I haven't run the math on the temperature, but I wouldn't be shocked if that was actually true. It's really a matter of, is it in a parody world where the Predators always lose? Then the Predators lose. If it's in reality where they are able to get into the same universe, I think the Predator might win. But not in a close-up matchup. He'd have to shoot from a distance and melt it.
Can't believe Nike glasses are fucking. Ugh, no, thank you.
Of course.
Who would win, Nicolas Cage movie characters or Jim Carrey? Nicolas Cage. The Jim Carrey characters would be funnier.
What? Dude, the Mask would solo all of Cage's characters, including the Superman that never was.
Cage has literally got two characters that are basically demons from hell. Drive Fury, and he was literally Ghost Rider.
My money's on Stanley Ipkiss.
That's effectively putting two characters that can't die, as long as he's wearing the mask, mind you, he can't die, together. The biggest problem with both of these characters' power sets, both the Mask and Ghost Rider or Drive Fury, is the fact that their powers aren't their own. at all. So anytime one of the gods in control of their powers, except for Ghost Rider, but we're talking about Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider in specific. Well, Nicolas Cage never got to do Cosmic Ghost Rider. Also, I'd like to point out, are we including Nicolas Cage's voice work? Because that changes the dynamic dramatically. Because Jim Carrey has done quite a bit of voice work, but he prefers to be on camera than behind it. Whereas Nicolas Cage has just done a shit ton of voice work. Besides being Spider-Man and Dracula, he's got Lord of War Dracula. Forgot about that. Nicolas Cage is also Dracula. Nicolas Cage has more characters than Jim Carrey does. That's insane to think about. Was the Punisher. Okay. You said you had some videos that you were going to record, and then
1 second, sorry.
Yeah. We also have a funny little well, it goes from funny to semi-serious. And then goes and it leaves off at a question of like, that's actually a good question. But we had to adjust the things.
Yeah, I just need 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. I don't want to pay more than $35 for frames. I'm a cheap little bitch. So we're gonna go. I don't like the super thick. Do you like the thick sidewalls of glasses? Do you have thick ones? Like I go with thin right here. Do you like the super thick ones?
I prefer thinner, but that's me.
Okay. This conversation, if somebody were to walk in on it. Can you just imagine somebody randomly? Oh, I prefer thick ones. I prefer thin ones. I prefer.
Right.
Oh, no one clip out of context. I actually saw a video of what would happen if Mask entered the boys universe. There are a lot of videos. We hit a niche that has a lot of this stuff. So I don't have to worry about making the thinnest, but I kind of want to know what it's like to have super thin lenses, and I'd like to have sun 158. It'll be an extra 25. That's not bad. This is the lens that I'm gonna get with. I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna show it here for everyone. This is one I'm gonna grab, so I have an extra pair of glasses. I don't know where Chris went, but okay. There we go.
I shouldn't have been taken off the screen.
I think it was because I changed the viewpoint instead of taking it off and on.
Gotcha.
So those are the glasses I'm gonna get. I've had similar pairs before. I would prefer a different color, but they just don't have a different color that is in that price range.
Trevor Davis, that depends on what he's doing. Is Godzilla destroying Tokyo because Godzilla likes destroying Tokyo? Villain call. Is he fighting Mothra to save the human race? Hero call.
Yeah. That's why when people say you help both and go like, you can't help this department. Well, for me, I'm like, that's the reason why I did member solutions, because it makes more sense that there is a general overarching customer service, and if it's specific enough, they would get transferred. Like Levi can help villains, Levi can help heroes, but there's certain rules on each account. That's no different than if it was in a real customer, if you were in a real customer service area and you got general support.
That's a great question. It'd be funny if there was some way to connect the two movies where like the Hulk smashes Loki back and forth and does the puny god line. And then we cut to a clip from The Mask where like he's getting up in the morning and he's like, oh, my back. Because the mask is connected to Loki. That'd be fun.
Oh, $208. Fuck.
Big old Kiwi, you hit on it in your first sentence. Because people literally need them and companies want to make money.
There is a person on TikTok, and this shows this is an American healthcare bit. Just to warn you guys if you don't like it. There's a person on TikTok who did an awesome thing. He created a device, or his company created a device to help people get glasses, and the glasses cost about $5. Lens, glass, everything, $5. Right? And he takes them to other countries. And you put on this thing, and the way the prescription works, you just move it, the dial, and it moves up and down through these lenses. And then he just picks the lenses out, pops them in frame, bam, you've got glasses. Right? Super easy, great. And he can take care of even bifocals, which is awesome. It is not legal to do that in the US because of the things that were written to benefit the healthcare systems.
Yep.
He can't, he's mentioned it. He cannot do it in the US. He would love to. But there isn't a way to do it. California has written stuff to try to make that type of thing available, but federal law oversees state law a lot of times.
Yep.
And so we're just kind of SOL.
So
well, 3D printed glasses, the frames work, right?
Yeah.
But the lenses are what cost the money.
Yeah. So I have 2 sketches to record tonight. The first one is the one that I sent you. I made some changes to it. You want to read it?
Yeah, can you pull it up?
Yep. I will do the voice of Treebeard.
I don't want to accept all. We're just going to accept. I'm ready when you are.
So this is John doing a hero support overflow call. Because Levi, they're busy. I'm gonna need this on for recording later anyway, so I'll just put this thing on.
Okay.
Hero support overflow. This is John. Treebeard, I have told you on several occasions you have to speak Western when you call in here. Antish kills our call time metrics. What I have discovered is far more important than your metrics. What have you discovered? I visited Hobbiton, the Hobbit's home, at the invitation of 2 small so-called friends. So-called? They're as bad as the orcs. I called them little orcs when I first met them, and I was right. As someone who has orc customers, I can assure you, you're wrong. You must not know what they live in. Houses? Earth-covered corpses. Oh, no. Their houses and chairs and tables and beds are all made with the desecrated bodies of trees. Look, wood is a natural, renewable resource, Treebeard. Humans, elves, hobbits, dwarves, they all use them. The hobbits do cut trees down, but they will also just use what they find on the ground or from trees that are already fallen. So it's not all what you might perceive as murder. Are these what became of the Entwives? What? Do the hobbits live in their remains? No, look, let me ask Levi. He's older than me. Levi, do you know that? I know that most of the Entwives died because of Sauron. They say some of them fled. Did any of them ever make it near Hobbiton?
Who wants to know?
Treebeard. I'm helping out with the hero support overflow call. He visited Hobbiton and was a tad horrified at all the stuff made of wood.
And
well, he's wondering if any of the houses, chairs, tables, beds, and probably firewood might be Entwives. Levi? Levi?
No comment.
Oh, I was gonna change this from uh uh John putting Treebeard on hold and Treebeard just listening in.
Oh,
And so Treebeard goes and hangs up. And John goes, he just hung up on me.
he's probably gonna go slaughter the hobbits.
Nappa, hero time. I need you to go fight a tree.
And then you have the Borg
Assimilate the Swedish chef. Are you up for being the Borg queen? Actually, you should be me because some of the words I have in here are super confusing to read.
All right.
So you be me and I'll be the Borg queen.
I thought once you assimilated someone, you could understand them. They're part of the collective, right?
We're struggling with this one. Do you have any idea what Florpty Hundi Floon means?
You assimilated the Swedish chef. Who's saying Florpy Hooden Floon?
About half the drones.
How long has this been going on for?
A couple hours. I didn't really notice it at first, but then I heard it.
What did you hear?
A cube made contact with a new world, but they said, you will be assimilated. Resistance is Flumty. We are the Bork, Bork, Bork.
You will be assimilated. Resistance to Florpy will be a Bork, Bork. Bork, bork, bork. Or Swedish meatballs. Anyways, I got to listen to him to get into the accent, to be honest.
Yeah.
Did you assimilate the Muppet or the guy with his arm inside the chef's velvet ass also?
They're separate beings?
Yeah.
A perfect symbiosis. Interesting.
No. Just Puppet Master and Puppet.
It mortar snort. I'm contaminated. Schmorpiglundi blut. I can't hurt the poondish mood. John presses a button. Borg reset commencing in T-minus 2 minutes. And then I'll be me now. Levi, can you ask IT to restore the Borg to the last system save? I'm resetting them again.
That's the third time in 2 weeks. First, it was Charlie Brown's teacher, then a Wookiee. Now who?
Swedish chef.
Just going to have IT overhaul their whole language model to no longer be affected by assimilations. This is unacceptable.
We need to change the Wookiee, but I couldn't think in the moment of any other well-known character that speaks English but doesn't speak English.
Somebody else give us some ideas. I want that last line to be slightly different. Okay. Instead of me saying I'm going to have them hold it, we need to research if it's possible. I'm going to have IT research if it's possible. This way, we don't... Yoda. Yeah, Yoda. But Yoda's pretty strong.
But Yoda also just speaks in a different pattern. I mean, someone like Swedish Chef or Charlie Brown's teacher who sounds like a trombone. Yeah, all the drones would be like, you know. I've done this video, Philip Briscoe. I told them not to wake Harry dressing up, and they did, and the phone went dead. So I'm gonna have IT research if it's possible to overhaul the whole language module, so this stops happening.
Single vision.
Does that work, Levi? Your new last line is, I'm just gonna have IT research if it's possible to overhaul their whole language module, so this stops happening.
I like that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second here. See here, because I'm blind. OD is negative 5.75. Left eye is negative 550. Negative 1.75. 0.125. X is 0.24. X is 161. I'm really blind in my left eye. My PD is 61, 60.5. 60 would work. Oh, no, I don't have prism. Anything. Continue.
Ooh, that's perfect.
I can just do 61. I don't get charged because it's 60.5. I can do 60.
So the new line is, that's the third time in 2 weeks. First it was Charlie Brown's teacher, then one of Gru's minions. Now who?
Kenny from South Park would have been a good one too. But Kenny actually does speak, huh?
He does, but not.
Trans.
Yeah.
No, I don't need transition lenses with this one because it's got the magnetic.
First, it was one of the Sims. Speaking Simlish. Oh no! First it was Groot, then one of Gru's. There's too many GR sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at Charlie Brown's teacher.
No, I don't want night driving. How do I uncheck it mark it? Oh, okay. Continue. 40% thinner, $72, which is the one I'm trying to do on the other one. Anti-reflective, water resistant, which is what the other one has. Or I can just do, it's about the same price. Continue. The magnetic clip-ons. Extended warranty, which is what the other ones have. Well, I mean, it's almost the same price. The difference being it's a bit cheaper. So the glasses that I'm looking at now are called Featherlight. I don't have any login information. You can see how blind I am. They come with magnetic shades, which are awesome, because then I'm not going to need transition lenses, which I think was one of the things I was getting, which was $75 on the other one. So I don't need transition lenses with these. So they come up with magnetic. They're green, not a big deal. They're black normally. Thinnest lens, which is the same one that the other one has. Although the thin lens on this one costs $75, the thin lens on the other one cost $40. But that's because of the insurance. So before, if we check out as guest, let me see what this is going to cost. Okay. Submit address. Standard shipping. So it's about $15 cheaper over here, but $15 is 15 fucking dollars. No, because it was about 200 on at the other place, so it's about $50. Okay. For subscription eyewear in Utah, any is required by state law to collect additional information. Oh. It's just
You stop talking, Levi.
sorry, I need to upload a photo.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. I'm distracted by something real quick.
I need to download the photo. Open. Enter your PD. We're just going to say 61. Rerun.
To pay you for free. If you're passionate about something,
I already ordered my kids' glasses, but they got their frames for free, so no matter what, that would have been cheaper there. Please confirm your prescription matches. Confirm. 24, 161, 61, 55, 75, 25. Yep. POV of the Ninja Turtles fighting Footman fighting Batman. So you want the Ninja Turtles, the Footman from the Ninja Turtles, which
The
we
Foot
have,
Clan, right?
yeah, the Foot Clan, / Shredder, minions fighting Batman. I mean, effectively,
Sorry we were so quiet, everybody. I was distracted by something I had to deal with, and Levi was taking a picture.
The issue here would be confusing the Foot Clan with
Joker's minion guys.
no Ra's al
Oh.
Ghul's.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter. You'd still beat the crap out of all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a animated feature of League of Shadows. Thank you. I said clear. We didn't need transition. I'm going to go with the thinnest lens. I think I usually go with that one, but let's... Huh. For my prescription, they recommend the 1.65 high index, whereas the thinner lens is 1.75. So it's literally...
Ouch.
What, 7? Am I looking at that right?
No idea.
0.07 difference?
Is that why you need glasses? I'm gonna record a video.
You over there, I'm over here. Oh, jeez. Jesus. Anyways. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go for the thinnest lens at $72, or should I just save myself money and go the quote unquote thinner 1 point, what is that, 740? Yeah, 0.7 difference. It's a 0.7 difference. And the difference in money, mind you, 0.7, they say it's a 10% difference. The difference being a $40 difference.
Yes, Daddy, we're done.
I like that. I think you should buy the one that you want, but also I'm a cheap bitch. I don't want super thick lenses like this anymore. I would like some thinner glasses. And I think I usually just get the regular like 1.6 or 1.5. So I think that'd be fine.
Sorry about that, everybody. It was Levi and I being passive aggressive toward each other.
We also have another script that isn't completely lore based that we want to go over to. We have a full on lore video that we want to go over and work on.
We're working on John and Levi's lore. I really want to write John's lore as a book, or at least as a short story that people can buy.
John and Levi's story.
Well, it's John's backstory, which ends with him getting yoinked out of his reincarnation cycle.
I think that's hilarious as hell too. Is that Levi goes, "You got a debt to collect," and just go. It just shows how powerful both John and Levi actually are. The reason why I like my little lore video is that it goes, Levi wasn't always powerful. 100%. Levi just wasn't always there. He was normal at one point.
Debbie, it'll be a book. If I can't get Amazon to print it as a book, we have a print on demand option for books through the Villain Support store.
We want to, there's a lot of things Amazon's currently, I'm going to say this outright for anyone that's thinking about writing and doing a book. Do not use Amazon. I know it's convenient. Amazon is taking your work, putting it through AI, and then selling copies of that work to prevent them from having to pay you. People have discovered this, and because of their terms and conditions, when you go and submit your copy to that, they have the right to do that. You basically give Amazon the right to steal your work if it does well enough. So we're going to avoid Amazon publishing as best as possible. We're going to, obviously some merch is going to be available on Amazon. That way it's available to those overseas. And the print on demand service could still send books overseas.
Oh, so Fourth Wall is able to support local shipping in the US, Europe, South America, and Asia Pacific.
Yeah. So me and Chris will need to set a time to get together and then like just sit down and hammer the details of the book out. And we do really, really well when we write together.
It's not going to be a book. It's going to be a book.
It'd be a book.
It's going to be a book. A book. I'm a book. 55 pages.
I already have anti-glare. I don't need have you ever had anti-fog glasses?
Anti-glare didn't work. I just glared at you and had no problem at all.
I don't have anti-glare on this. That sucks.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever had anti-fog glasses, though? Seriously.
No.
It says it includes an activator lens cloth. So that tells me that, like, I don't, maybe.
Hey,
like,
That's not anti-fog. That's it comes with a microfiber cloth for when it
Right?
gets foggy. The anti-fog feature is manual.
Use the H? What do you mean use the H? I don't know what you mean by use the H.
Did he pronounce an H in a word where it's silent? Like which or what or cool whip?
Anti-glare, anti-fog.
Ooh, it'd be fun as a graphic novel.
Og.
But that'd be more expensive.
Og. The breath when you say og can sound like an H, but it's just your breath leaving your mouth.
Fog.
I agree that a comic book would be awesome, and I know who I want to draw our comics. I want to say, like, well, no, for us, I don't want that particular style. I want that style, which you can't see it. I want that style for Gary. Me and Chris both agree that that style for Gary would be awesome, which is the Necroholic. And I can get up and go. I can bring it closer to the screen so you guys can actually see it.
Which part made you face home, Debbie? The part about the anti-fog being manual?
Like that somewhat serious cartoon. Like if you read the comic too, it's got some really cool character designs. And I feel like this would work out for Gary very well.
It would be fun to write Villain Support the children's book.
We're starting to just do some more goofy videos again.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're healing ourselves for it. Hey, sweetie, give me a moment. Do you need me to come with you to go get a quesarito to okay. I'm not ordering DoorDash for a quesarito just because it came out. Bye, I love you. No.
What is a quesarito, anyways?
It's a Taco Bell like wrap thing. Has like I think it's like a crunch wrap thing or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember it exactly.
Now I want to know.
It's a quesarito. If you know, you know.
Quesadilla on the outside, a burrito on the oh wow. Will you DoorDash one for me?
I'm not DoorDashing one for them. Why am I going to DoorDash it for you?
No. All right, I'm gonna mute you and record these.
You're good. I'm already spending more money than I want to on glasses. I'm not buying.
Hero support overflow. This is John. Treebeard, I have told you on multiple occasions you have to speak Western when you call in here. Entish kills our call time metrics. What have you discovered?
So I can't get
so-called friends? I thought that you...
Oil resistant, repels fingerprints, dirt, and water to keep lenses clear.
Treebeard, as someone who has customers, I can assure you you're wrong.
Oh, it does really reduce light reflection. Okay.
Houses?
Okay, so it is anti-glare too. I was gonna say. No. It needs to be like the ABCs for specifically for them.
Look, wood is a natural, renewable resource, okay? Humans, elves, hobbits, dwarves, they all use it, all right? The hobbits do cut down trees,
I
but
think I
they
have
also will just use what they
always
find on the
wanted to use the
ground
warranty when I
or
bought
from
it.
trees
And
that are
when
already
it
fallen.
had
Okay,
the
so it's
warranty,
not
I always wished
all
I had it.
what you might perceive as being murder.
Even on these, like I used the warranty within the first week because they're like
What?
the frames that they sent me were bad. They would have replaced the frames either way.
I don't.
Within that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Look,
yes.
let me ask Levi. Just give me a second. He's older than I am. Levi, do you know? Fuck. All right, it was a good take going. Irving, I wish we could do that, but we have to get the rights to actually sing the characters' names in a song and put pictures of them in a published book. Hero support. Hero support overflow. This is John.
Oh, you mean that?
Treebeard, I've told you on several occasions, okay? You have to speak Western when you call in here. Antish kills our call time metrics.
No, don't show that. Logan, I appreciate the joke.
What have you discovered?
I get it. But that joke can't be shown on stream. So, not a bad joke that you did. It's a very common Taco Bell joke. But yeah, no, don't allow that comment.
Look, Treebeard, as someone who has
say something,
I can assure you, you're wrong.
We already had something else on screen with the sharding incident, and that one I shouldn't have shown.
Oh no,
Chowder, yeah. Oh, Schnitzel. Oh, that would have been a good one. I actually have somebody who can do the voice of Schnitzel.
Wood is a renewable resource. It's natural, renewable resource. Okay. Humans, elves, hobbits, dwarves, that they all use wood. Okay. The hobbits do occasionally cut down trees, but they will also just use what they find on the ground or from trees that are already fallen. So it's not all what you might perceive as being murder. What? No, I don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Look, let me ask Levi. He's older than me. Okay, just Levi. Look, I know some of the Entwives died because of Sauron, but they do say that some of them fled. Did any of them ever make it over near Hobbiton?
Peanut butter mouth.
Treebeard, I'm helping out with Hero Support Overflow calls. He visited Hobbiton and was a tad horrified at all the stuff made of wood.
There you go.
He's wondering if any of the houses, chairs, tables, beds.
That would be so funny if Treebeard
perhaps
smelled
firewood might
Wizards
be
are in Lord of the Ring. I've been rewatching
Entwives.
Yeah. Chowder was one of those that like my kids watched, but I didn't really get into. But also it was still just funny enough because it had adult humor in it.
Levi?
I love the way that this is written.
Levi.
Why don't you look at when they close and then we'll go from there. I'm not door dashing fucking Taco Bell just because
you hung up on me.
I'm not hungry. No one else is hungry. I already ate dinner. And if I go with you, I'm gonna want something. And I am a little bit peckish, but I'm not that hungry.
Napa, hero time. I need you to go fight a tree.
I think you guys saw my spouse peep in too, because the camera's in that direction right now. You got to see my spouse.
I thought that once you assimilated someone, you could just understand them. They're part of the collective, then, right?
I did. That's the reason why I brought up the schnitzel.
I thought that once you assimilated someone, you could understand that they're part of the collective, right?
Today. Like Steven might be too late for Steven. Somebody want to go wake him up?
You assimilated the Swedish chef?
What if your cat is the member solutions boss? We've made that joke. Well, the joke's been made on the channel. Ever thought about doing something with the Merlin TV series? There's so many things I would love to do.
What did you hear?
There's promo codes. I wonder if there's a Zinni promo code.
We are the Bork, Bork, Bork. Did you just assimilate the Muppet? Or did you get the guy with his arm up inside the chef's velvet ass also?
That is such a
Yes.
weird.
No. They're just Puppet Master and Puppet. Okay, it's.
Ah, damn, code expired. Levi,
Levi, can you ask IT to restore the board to the last system
Zinni,
save,
right?
please?
Was it you?
I'm
somebody
resetting them again.
Zinni. I think it was Levi. Or was it somebody else? It might have been somebody else.
Swedish Chef.
Got mentioned a couple times. You would think I would have read the name a little bit.
Swedish Chef.
Is like, anyone know a code for them?
All right. My lines is done.
I'm trying to find a promo code for trying to make my order cheaper. And then I can, as soon as I order my glasses, I can be done and we can do you want to pull up no, we were working on a skit. Do you want to grab it off of Discord and pull it into Google
Give
Doc?
me uno momento, por favor. So those two sketches that I just recorded are in our Google Drive under the file name the Bork Bork Bork.
I'll record them before we get done. I'm just trying to find a coupon code.
I'll be right back, and then yes, I will pull that sketch up. And
am I good to wear this for the recording, or do you want me to wear?
Why wouldn't you be?
We should realistically talk about wearing our merch during.
I mean, we normally do, but I don't have any clean right now.
I don't have the one that sells the best clean. I have other merch, but it's eh.
It's fine.
There's First App. You have a Zinni Canadian. That's fair. Did I miss somebody telling me that there was a discount that they know of? What about that one? Let's try this one. Nope. My total is $87. And so I don't get free shipping. I'm not a big fan of your glass case, but you know. Accessories. I don't have anything else for your frames. Blue light laser pen for some reason. A travel case. That's not bad. The deluxe eyewear one. 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be the $3 I need. I like the clip-on one, but I don't have anywhere to. That would actually be good for my jacket. Actually, we'll add that one. That's probably not going to be put me over though, is it? Is it going to put me at the $89? I get free shipping. Irresponsible Captain Taylor. No, maybe. Mobile app order discount not applied yet. Please check promo details. Okay, I want to know. How much that discount would be. There's an app. I created an account. I'm going to log into the account, see if it kept my stuff. You want to send me $1? Like a single dollar? Like $1. $1. Because I'm going to tell you right now, sacred dollar. It'll get eaten by fees before I ever see it. Unless you do like the Patreon or something like that. Well, I think the Patreon would work. How do I send it to you? Yes. Okay. Patreon, like it's set, but it would get eaten by fees. Patreon would be the best way where most of it would show up. So otherwise it's the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe would probably still eat it in fees too, but like it's $1. No. Fees suck. You sent me money, or do you send it on here? There's a difference. Because I don't see this until next month. And I don't even see all of it. I see 70% of it, and then I see a percentage of that 70%. Do I have Cash App? No, I don't. Yeah, I have Cash App, but like, what's my Cash App? I forgot. Just send me. Yeah, okay. Give me a minute. I want to send me specifically money. I don't use Cash App a lot, just to let people know. This is pretty much the only reason I have this app. I have experienced so many, because I used to be customer service for banks. I've seen so many scams through Cash App that I don't use it. I keep it protected. I have $1.63 on there that I can't use because nothing costs $1.63. It cost me more to send it to my bank than it would be. Oh, okay, it's a gift. No, it's good. Yeah. By the way, you were technically on camera. Hey, hand me that fat boy over there. Okay, no, just hold him down then. Make sure he doesn't escape. Oh, you know what? I should have grabbed a Coke while I was up. I'm going to show you a catfish. Catfish. I make you look small. You want to know how I make you look big? Poof. Don't make this type of comment. No. He's so young. He's like only 4 years old, 4 or 5. Yeah, he's our youngest. Be careful. $1 seems. I mean, like you have the stuff.
$1 what?
Irving just sent me $10 for the shipping. Oh, dude, you rock.
Oh.
I'm gonna see if I can get the additional discount though with the app, because it said that there was an app discount. Don't allow. Let's go. Skip all that for now. Go that way. No, go. God damn it. Tell you what.
Where did you send that script in Discord? Where was it again?
I think it might be in general.
Yes. Yes.
The idea came from the whole like int conversation. Levi's older than me thing. That's where the idea came from. And I'm like just sitting there and I randomly I've got to like I need to finish the scripts that we have. I do find it funny that the last couple weeks I've just been like not able to come up with something.
Then all of a sudden, bam, thought of ideas.
Well, what happened was Steven got me a new game and I've been like stuck on that.
Yeah.
And it's Member Solutions. And I've been stuck on that. And so at one point during like a downtime of that game, because there's a point in the game where you pretty much have to wait for things to happen because the world basically goes on fire and wipes out a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And you have to wait like 2 minutes roughly for things to stop happening. And during that 2 minutes, a lot of people choose that time to do other stuff. But I was like, you know what? I'm waiting. I've got about 2 to 5 minutes to wait. I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go see if I can write. And I started being able to go back and forth, so I can play that game during that time frame. I can just sit and write, and I'll even have times as soon as I started that flow, I just press pause and like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and write a few sentences. Worked out so nicely. What if you put both of your Cash App QR codes or link during that way you can get more percentage and less of a cut from YouTube? So we can't do that. We cannot. YouTube has policies against that. Like we can do what I just did, where I tag it and like it goes there, but I can't put a link thing in the live stream itself where you scan the code and everything because of scams. They do have it linked. Oh wow. That lowered it. What's the shipping gonna be? Like considering that the shipping pretty much already is there. Yeah, shipping's already covered. I just need to pay with Affirm because I don't have $90 to. I mean, $90 is cheaper than the other one. Well, I'll do that. Fuck it. Make sure I have the money in PayPal. That way, all I have to do is pay off my kiddos' glasses. Put the catch-up link in the description below because YouTube doesn't allow those type of links anymore, which has made a lot. Which, in all honesty, when YouTube did, like, I was still making the Villain News Network content when YouTube killed that. When YouTube killed the links in the description, like you can't link a bunch of videos. You can only link things if they're like sponsored and certain things here and there. As soon as YouTube killed that and like I couldn't link the previous videos and stuff like that, I was like, I can't do anything. Hopefully this doesn't reuse I guess this is for everyone because you guys, I tell you guys all the time too. Ryu's next couple paychecks are going to be small. So what I've been doing with my paycheck that I was able to get early. Thank you everyone for watching our content. It's because of that. I've just held on to it, and like when we need food, when a bill comes due, just be like, we've got to hold on to this. I can't pay a bunch of bills all at once. I've got to wait until something yells at me, take care of it, and then do it. And then like just be as small as I can. And Tobias's birthday is in a couple days. So that's another thing. I don't know what he wants to do for his birthday. I'm just hoping he can keep it cheap. All right. And thank you, Irving. You paid for shipping, so I don't have to try to worry about shipping costs. I'm still going to have to type in the name of my optometrist and shit. It's on my prescription, you bastards. God damn it. I just want to freaking concentrate. You can pull up the script when you want to. and we can work on it. I can at least do that. Damn it.
I'm getting it set up so that we can actually read it. Because when you paste from Discord, it pastes just one big block of text.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your fault. It's Discord's fault.
What is the prescription number? Oh, here it is. No, that's not what I want. Why do you keep doing that? Oh, that misspelled the first name. Pay for mine outright, pay for my kiddos with a firm, at least temporarily. And Tobias has insurance in his glasses, so if his glasses break, they're covered. I love the fact that Irvin's like, hey, here's Levi's thing where let's all give him money to pay for his medical bills. You guys don't have to do that. I'm not asking. I'm just being careful with money right now. Nope, I don't want that as the backup. But I can't turn that off. Okay. That should be covered. Nice. Cheapest glasses I could grab, and they're still going to be thinner lenses, half. I even have a freaking pair of shades to go with. That was a 90. That was thank you for telling me about Zinni Optical. That wound up being cheaper than my insurance. Just remember us when you're famous. Absolutely. With a firm in Karna, you can pay early. Yeah, I can pay early with a firm, and I usually do. What I do with a lot of my bills, and you can do this with pretty much every bill, is I pick the one that's the smallest one, and I try to pay it down. Do you have an email to send it to? I did not see this. Oh, pardon me. Miss Endive would like another good one. She's basically who's Endive? Who's Miss Endive? Endive. Huh? You are very welcome. What website was that? ZENNI Optical. I don't know if there's like a collaboration or affiliate link or like something. The discount I used because they have an app was called First App, FIRSTAPP, and it gave me like I think like a 10% discount and free shipping if the order was over $89. It was not. Shipping was only $5 though. So like the $10 that he gave, I got $2. Philip sent me $1 for being awesome. Christine sent $2. Thank you guys. You guys did not need to do that. Thank you. Can I withdraw that and send it? I don't know. I'd have to see. I don't have a bank card or a bank attached to Cash App. And there's a specific reason. As I told you, I had way too many phone calls where people had Cash App scams, or stuff like that, or they had their Cash App hacked and they had everything. There were people who used Cash App for their paychecks who were like, "My paycheck's gone. What are you going to do?" And it's like, you put your paycheck in Cash App. You have to talk to Cash App. And I was like, well, it also cost me overdraft. I can help you with the overdraft. I can't help you with the paycheck thing. How sad is that their food and rent money is gone and there's zero I can do because they had their paycheck direct deposited into an app that's not going to help them.
Yeah.
That's why I never suggest using like that if you can avoid it. All right. I can finally concentrate. My kiddos are done. They're all covered on glasses. Oldest kiddo will now have 2 pairs. The one that they got from original is going to be backup. I've got a new pair being sent to me, and my older pairs will be my backup like I normally do. So I can exit out of all this. And I can work on my dental stuff tomorrow. So I don't know how I want the skit to completely start for everyone here. We will figure out a different way to start it. This joke came about because of Chris writing his Levi's older than me thing while talking to the Antwife stuff. So we'll have to have something kind of similar to that, and then like a side conversation with Napa. Like Chris has got to talk to somebody as John, and then Napa has to go like, "How old are you, anyways?" And Levi and Napa have a side conversation while Chris goes like this. That's gonna be the same thing. That's how that this skit will start. Mm-hmm. But instead of paying attention to his call, he's now like, "Ooh, there's drama. Let me put you on hold for a moment." Type of situation. Okay, so I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, we definitely need a stronger beginning than this, but yeah, it's how old are you anyway, Levi?
Old enough to know your mama before you were twinkle in her eyes.
Daddy?
I would say that backfired, but your mother took all those shots already. John is just shocked.
Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Didn't know Saiyans were allergic to themselves.
Hey, watch it. I might show you my new attack.
What is that? Burst into tears? Are you a water type? Is that why the Pokeball worked on you?
Did you say Pokeball? Too far, too soon, Levi.
Shit, I forgot he has PTSD from that. What? Why don't you give him the rest of the day off? I'll take full blame.
Yeah, but now I'm wondering how many creatures in the Pokemon world are in the same situation.
We should totally clarify that PTSD is Pokeball trauma.
I don't want to make fun of PTSD at all.
It's less. That's actually the reason why I'm doing the clarification. As somebody who has CPTSD, the reason why I'm making that clarification is to make sure people don't think it's post-traumatic stress disorder, which is from battling. So it's Pokeball traumatic stress disorder. So it's a specific. We could do Pokeball. Yeah, Levi, that's the reason why it's like being very, very specific. And this is actually why John calls it out too far too soon. Ah, shit. He has that. Yeah, I know. Oh, you know what? We could do PPTSD. And see, this is the thing. Like, why wouldn't this is also a call out. Yeah, but I'm wondering how many creatures in the Pokemon world are in the same situation.
How about Pokeball trapped stress disorder?
What would PBSB stand for? Pokemon Containment Distress Disorder. Oh,
yeah.
PCD.
PCD.
PCD. Yeah, and then like that gives in the question of like, because in Pokemon, they show that Pokemon are depressed when they're released before they want to be, when they're depressed when they lose their stuff. So there's actual canon that this could be canon. So it goes from Levi having a good time to, oh shit, we went too far. I'm going to address that. That's so let me actually answer that of like too far behind. Just let's let it have that somber moment. Let Levi just go too far behind.
Too far behind? What do you mean?
Well, you go, yeah. How far behind are we on the PC? So like Levi just has that somber moment of too far behind. Yeah, they're depressed because their Pokemon master is giving up on them. But there's legitimately things in there. Like Pokemon has addressed that. Both trainers and Pokemon have what would it be PTSD, because we've made clarifications in real life of PTSD, PSD, CPTSD, all that kind of stuff. I already said that, but there's a few different ones. So there's no reason why this thing wouldn't exist in the Pokemon world. So we go from having, and this is one of those things where this is the type of thing that we're okay with because we call attention to it. We have the jokes and they go, shit, that's not something to joke about. You're right. I like that because it gets people to think on it too. And there's plenty of comedy channels that do this. And we're not making fun of it. We're addressing it. Yeah, I love Debbie's way of wording it. I love how we're addressing the real life major issue while keeping it light and not making fun of it. And that's why we don't do like the therapy calls when like they're actually in therapy and stuff, because it's a lot harder to make light of it but not make fun of it. It's one thing if it's done right. It's another if you fuck up on it. So you need to be on a call that you could effectively put on hold, and people will be like, did he just put this person on hold to watch office drama? Is how this call, how this has to start. Yeah. And it has to be the same thing of you asking Levi.
Yeah.
That's the reason why Levi immediately goes, shit. Yeah. Like we make the joke of don't make me put you back in here once. Oh, you know what? Because we've shown that he's scared and doesn't want to go back in it. So the next time we go and make that joke, we need to make it clear that we upgraded. We'll figure things out. Show the line, don't cross it. Yeah. Also, Chris, the time machine skit where it goes back and forth between the traveler and the friend. I've taken out the current political joke.
Okay.
And I've changed it because I remember I'm using somebody else's joke. Full disclosure, I'm using somebody else's joke to change the joke because it's easier that way. But it's also a joke that has been used, and it's replacing a joke that was already been used before too. So, and I've increased the joke and modified it to be my own. I don't know how to pronounce these words yet. That's gonna have to be. That's how I'm gonna have to figure that out. But there's a language that's a Korean French language. And so we go from dude, I can't believe you actually invented the time machine. Yep, grabbing that snow was the best thing I could do. Yeah, snow. Yeah, grab like 5 tons of snow, brought it back. What? Why snow? Of all things that you could do, why snow? It was the least impactful. Really? Uh-huh. You could have done anything. You know what you could have done? Killed Machi Kapi Nipa Ka. I'm gonna have to figure out how to say this. Say these words.
Share it on the screen.
Okay. This right here.
Can you zoom in even further?
Yeah. Right there, highlighted.
Machi copy Nipakin. Machi copy Nipaki Wina. Not
Machi
easy.
Kapi Nipi.
Nipaki Wina.
I'm gonna double check. I'll make sure I get it right. Because thankfully, since it's a back and forth, I can record that 100 times. Yes, you could. Wait, no, I was gonna say Hitler. Who is Machi Ka? The guy who was worse than Hitler. Now, do you want to know what this means? This is the joke that no one's gonna get unless they speak this language or get curious to look it up. Never gonna give you up. that instantaneous look to the screen of like, really? To anyone here, when we finish writing the script and are happy with it and we release it, you must not give away the joke. Encourage them to look it up. It is a mix of Korean French. Have them look it up.
Cree and French. I thought you said earlier Korean and French, and I'm like, I think he's making this up, but I'm not going to say anything. Cree and French makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, no, Korean French. There was somebody worse than Hitler. You're welcome, by the way. Just going to table that for a minute. Again, why snow? So you can't actually change anything from the past and not have it, you can't change anything from the past fully and not have it change something or somebody hold on.
We're good to go with the dialogue. I've got it updated along with John's looking back and forth between the conversation. He puts Palpatine on hold to watch the conversation unfold.
Are you mischief by chance? No, I am not, but that is the language. For everyone wondering, that is the language. No, I looked up what I did is I looked up obscure languages because I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to rickroll people. I knew what I wanted to do. Yeah, we do actually. The hell? That is not spit. That was hair. Are you making an actual email address that people could email to?
I have one already.
Yeah, I know. There you go. Yeah, that was Max's hair. All right, let's take a look at that script.
All right.
John's
on the phone. Here's Palpatine. Ancient Sith records go back to before my time here. You're going to have to ask Levi about those. He's far older than I am. Nappa's looking at John and he goes, how old are you anyway, Levi?
Old enough to know your mama before you were twinkle in her eyes.
Daddy? John goes, hold on, Palpatine. Looks at Nappa and then looks at Levi.
I would say that backfired, but your mother took all those shots already.
I didn't, achoo. Sorry. I'm allergic to bullshit.
Didn't know Saiyans were allergic to themselves.
Watch it. I might show you my new attack.
And what is that? Bursting into tears? Are you a water type? Is that why the Pokeball worked on you?
Did you say Pokeball? Too far, too soon, Levi.
Yeah, shit. Forgot he has PCDD from that.
Yeah, Pokeball containment distress disorder is no laughing matter.
Yeah. Why don't you give him the rest of the day off? I'll take full blame.
Yeah. How far behind on the PCDD call list are we anyway?
Too far behind. I like that. We go from this really high sketch to a very serious matter, but in a different, done in a lighthearted way. I like that a lot. I personally would not get offended if I watched that joke be done. And then I'd be curious about Pokemon and about people and about that in that world. I would go on a deep dive in that world.
Can you bring that line back up, the Cree French line back up?
Yeah, I can do that. I will look. There's a bunch of comments happening. I will look at that in a minute here. Right there. Oh.
You shared mine, not yours.
There you go.
All right. Bear with me. Machi copy ni pa we know.
By the way, Philip, we do commissions at times, but that is done through like Discord and stuff like that, or Cameo. We prefer not to do it on Cameo. Huh?
We're not giving out phone numbers.
No, the phone number thing doesn't work. And I don't give out my personal Facebook. You can message us on Facebook. You can message us on Discord. And a lot of times what we do is instead of and there's a specific reason why we tend not to do commissions. Commissions are much more difficult to do, especially because there's a lot of IP that we just don't know. There's a lot of rules that we have for commissions where it's like, we don't want to include your OC and then have people go, oh, what's this character? And it's an original character that we then have to try to explain in some fashion. We don't discourage you from going on and having and doing that, though. There are a variety of ways to help. If you want a commission video, there are times when Chris and I will sometimes do them. It's just one of those things that, talk about it later kind of thing. But the Discord is the best. Sorry.
What do you mean by which bracket do I go to?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I can't get messaged into. So you should be able to go into the Discord chat and just chat, and then
you are so very welcome, Debbie.
I just realized I'm showing my screen. So, anyways, we're gonna work. I guess since we're working, do we want to work on the time traveler skit right now? I was wanting to work on the ad skit first. That one's more important.
Yeah, let's work on the ad first.
Okay.
So I would like to record my lines on this real quick.
Oh, I need to record my lines before we do.
I'd like you to get your stuff done too. So we're both gonna be recording here for a minute, and then we will do the ad sketch, and then I will need to call it because I have to. I've got a new role at work, and I am still learning some of the processes. And the guy who was training me quit on Friday. So I am the department now.
You are the department now. I don't know if that's
I am the department now.
So real quick, one of the things I want to mention is when we were recording at the same time, I would like a skit to be done where it is effectively chaos. We start maybe with Chris talking, and then when we hear Levi talking, where you hear multiple calls. What I would love is if they were similar to the Avatar thing, where we had both going on at the same time, but we went back and forth. But instead, we would do it where you can hear the overlay at a certain point. Like we'd start with Levi / Chris, and then build it up to where the audience knows that it's effectively the same call. And then both of us realize it's the same call. So you'd have that audio flow where you hear both of us at the same time because a bunch of people mentioned it sounds like a real call center now. And then both of us just kind of look at each other and go, hold on for a moment. Are you talking to? Are you talking to? I think that would be a great video to do. Because it's so based in reality. Because 100%, yes, in a real call center, you will sometimes have people who are way too damn loud.
It would take a lot of planning to do it right.
We can record separately, and then it's editing. It would be more on the editing side.
Yeah.
What it would be, specifically because we don't do a whole lot of wide shots, would be very similar to how I had the split down the middle for the two of us talking at the same time if you wanted to see both of us. And that both of us seeing would only happen at the same moment that the audience should already realize we're talking on the same call. That moment is when we realize, hold on for a moment. And then we have back to the split screen.
Yeah.
Right. Anyways, it would be more editing than anything.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get this recorded quick, and I need you to do your lines from the other two sketches also. I'm gonna have my friend do the lines for the Borg Queen. I'm pretty sure she can get the voice right.
Yeah.
And
then
I'm muting you.
Yep. Bruno from Collections here. You need to keep a stress ball.
Palpatine, ancient Sith records go back to
who wants brownies? Everyone.
Palpatine, ancient Sith records go back to way before my time here. You're gonna have to ask Levi. Shit.
And then
Palpatine, ancient Sith records go back. Palpatine, ancient Sith records go back to way before my time here. You're gonna have to ask Levi about those. He is far older than I am.
Oh, we're recording that skit right now.
Hold on, Palpatine.
I think I want to go over the lore video more than I do the ad video. Where's my...
Palpatine, ancient Sith records go back to way before my time here. Okay, you're gonna have to ask Levi about those. He's far older than I am and has been here a lot longer than me.
I need to stop him. That's not interesting.
Hold on a second, Palpatine.
That's straight up just a lore video. I know why it's a problem.
Hold on a second, Palpatine.
I know why it's a problem. It's not interesting. That start just why are we there?
Hold on a second, Palpatine.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. I got multiple different. I go to open my phone to work. Multiple different things that are work related happening.
Pokeball containment distress disorder. Pokeball containment distress disorder is no laughing matter.
Are you guys Canadian? No, I wish.
Disorder is no laughing matter.
Canadian, I wouldn't have to worry about my health care. I wouldn't be broke because of health reasons.
Yeah, I will.
I
How far behind
need
on the
my
OCD
mic.
list are
I
we?
don't know where it's at. Where did it go? There it is.
Irving, when you get into the Discord, that
You-
answer, okay, you need to go first to
There's
you
a
need to go-
welcome area
you need to go to the welcome channel, and you have to accept
and the
the
rules
rules.
channel. Yeah, you got to go to the
Oh, yeah,
rules
you need to
channel.
go to the rules channel, and you need to agree to those,
And
and
then you
then
can go
you'll get access to welcome, and you should get access to everything else.
Yeah, and you'll be able to like choose a role, and if you are part of a system, which is an accessibility aid that we have on there.
Hey, Norm, we are not. Levi's in Utah. I'm in South Carolina.
Yeah, we are in the U.S. Wouldn't be bitching about medical costs nearly as much. Okay. So besides fixing my lighting a little bit to match Chris's lighting.
Robert Westfall, I missed your. I don't have context for that. Hold on.
Okay. Wow, that's very, very bright. That has
Robert Westfall, I'm not sure I'm following.
we're just gonna turn that one off so I don't.
Oh, you okay? I got an email. Hold on.
And so I don't wind up having to deal with glare from my screen.
Got it, Robert. I got your email. So, if I can be bluntly honest, we've done other people's original characters in the past, and the videos tend to not do well at all. Not because your characters or their characters are interesting or not interesting, but because people simply don't know who they are. And it takes a lot of extra work to build a sketch where you build up interest before you name the person. So that's the kind of thing where we probably wouldn't use the character unless it became well known, unless it's something that you paid for us to make a custom video about them. And if you don't want to do that, I totally understand.
An example is Gary the Broke Vampire came about because of a necessity.
Yeah.
And people didn't latch onto him because of Gary. People latched onto him because it was a broke vampire who became broke because of Bitcoin. The joke was what made people stay, and then we were able to build him from there. But we still have people who watch Gary the Broke Vampire skits who go, "Why is this guy broke?" Right? They're not latching onto the character.
Because they'll get one on like Facebook, for example, that is Facebook doesn't let you. You can make a playlist, but our videos are so fragmented there at this point. And there's nowhere to go to just see all our videos, which is a huge problem as far as I can tell on Facebook. You just kind of got to come across it. So you see Gary the Vampire part 6, and they're like, I don't understand.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna mute and record, and this way Chris can pay attention and let me know if I need to redo. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Who wants to know? I'll do that again. Who wants to know? And then it's and how do you want me to do that? And hold on, let me unmute.
I want it to be like and
also like how I did it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just leave that. And from there, it's guilty expression.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hold on. Go ahead.
Because we're going to be zooming in on you with the same face 3 times. Don't make the sound. Just kind of do this. Just make face kind of like this. and just
Yeah,
make
I got
it more and more intense so that we can zoom in on you each time it goes back to you. And then finally,
So what if I record and go from that slight guilt to like,
slowly.
yeah,
Yeah. You
okay,
a noise can happen as it goes on, but I would say don't start with
yeah, okay. So no comment. Kind of like that.
Yes.
Okay. And then he's probably gonna go slaughter the hobbits now. You know that, right? Do you mind that I added the you know that, right?
No, because I can always cut it if I need to.
Okay. All right. So that one is done. I'm gonna send you that one.
That's fine on Discord. This isn't a super high quality video.
We got to get out of that habit though, because like when we do compilations, that decreases its resolution.
Yeah. Oh, I got to do Nappa's lines. Shit.
Hey, you haven't done Napa stuff for
I
any
have
of
not done Nappa's lines.
Does Napa have any lines outside of in the other two skits that we just are recording? I'm gonna send this on Dropbox. We just need to start getting into that habit.
He does not in Treebeard, and he does not in Swedish Chef. No, but he does in yours. So I gotta.
843, yeah, okay. And then the next one that I have is the Borg assimilation. And I just have 2 lines there, right?
Let me confirm that. You have yes.
Okay.
It's the 3rd time in 2 weeks, and I'm just gonna have IT research.
Okay, I know how I want to do that. Okay. Chord. And I need to make sure I mute you. That's the 3rd time in 2 weeks. First it was Charlie Brown's teacher, then one of Gru's minions, and now who? I'll do that again. That's the 3rd time, and that is the 3rd time in 2 weeks. First it was Charlie Brown's teacher, then one of Gru's minions. Now who is it? I'm gonna have IT research to see if it's possible to overhaul their whole language module so that this stops happening. I'm gonna have IT research to see if there's a way. I'm gonna have IT. You know what? I'm gonna have IT research. You know what? I'm gonna have IT research to see if it's possible to overhaul their language model so this stops happening. Last thing we need them to do is pick up Snitchel or something. I'm gonna have you know what? I'm gonna have IT research to see if we can stop this from happening. You know what? I'm gonna have research. You know what? I'm gonna have IT research to see if it's possible to stop this from happening. You know what? I'm going to have IT research and see if it's possible. You know what? I'm going to have IT. You know what? I'm going to have IT research to see if it's possible to overhaul their language model so that this stops happening.
How old are you anyway, Levi? Daddy?
All right, everyone. 3rd time in 2 weeks. Did I say 3rd time in 3 weeks? Oh.
Doesn't matter. Sorry, excuse me. I'm allergic to bullshit.
I forgot that we're recording that one. By the way, I will stay
Sorry.
on until I
I'm allergic
record
to
a
bullshit.
biscuit, but I really do need to go over the ad. And if he has time, I'd
Sorry,
love to go
sorry.
over the Lord.
I'm allergic to bullshit. Sorry. Yeah, I'm allergic to bullshit. I'm allergic to bullshit. Achoo! Sorry, Levi. Yeah, I'm allergic to bullshit. Hey, Levi, watch it, or I might have to show you my new attack. Did you say Pokeball? I'm back.
If you have time, I would like to go over both the dice ad and the net because that one's going to be super quick to go over.
Yeah.
I just need to. There's only one part that I really need to do, and I need to show you why it's so difficult.
Okay.
Because I was sitting here trying to figure out how to edit everything, and I think we might need to cut a part, even though I want it because of how cool it is.
Okay.
And just stick to some more basics. So I'm gonna share my screen.
I need to change out an apple first.
Yeah. Sorry. For everyone here, by the way, let's see if the link will work for YouTube at least.
Shed my stained skin.
So our first official sponsor is Unique Dice. We have a link to give you guys to use if you want to go check out the dice. These are the dice in question. They are some of the most beautiful dice I've seen in quite some time. Unlike traditional resin dice, these things are like made in a very specific way. I'm not seeing that link get posted. That's a problem. It works on a 7 stream. I don't know why it's not working on this one.
Put it in a banner.
The problem with the banner is that people would then have to, but I would be able to copy it a lot better. Do we have it in a banner by chance? No, I
don't believe so.
Give me a moment. I got to grab the specific one because we have two different links. We have one for when we're live streaming.
Okay.
For the 24/7 as well as which is already should be working. I checked it on the 24/7. 24/7. And then we have one that's for the videos, and they wanted to track them separately. So let's do that. Turn off the timer off. Do we want it to be as a ticker to scroll across the screen? No, because it's such a look at that.
Yeah, sure, fine.
All right, so I'm gonna post this everywhere manually. There we go.
Yeah.
And then I'll go back to
excuse me.
Showing my stuff here. Okay, so in the script, we of course mentioned. I go, hey, villains, heroes, and hinge people. Have you ever wanted your dice to be function meets art and have a proper amount of heft? Well, our sponsor, and I do a quick side change. That's right, official sponsor. However, we decide that we want to say that line.
I'm fine with that way. Yeah, that's great.
Unique Dice has raised the bar again with their formless heavy dice. And then we go into the actual clips of the dice, which will be, a lot of them are like this. They're very, very short. I've got a few that are longer.
You're not sharing.
Huh? Oh, whoops. There we go. I have a few that are longer clips, right? And originally I wrote this very similar to how I wrote, I've written ads before for companies. And so I went and enjoy the time stream visualization of spectrum. And that would be this one right here. How would you say that? Can you read that line? Enjoy the time stream visualization.
What is the line?
It's in the Google Docs called Dice Ad.
I gotta pull that up. Hold on.
Yeah. I can show it here, but then I can't like actively. Link worked. That's good. I want to make edible dice. They're fun to make. Okay.
Enjoy the time stream visual. Drink some water. Hold on, my mouth is dry.
Let me find a bad clip that shows all of those too before you do that. Should have a clip of that exact one.
So enjoy the time stream visualization of spectrum. Put the galaxy in your hand with cosmos. Hold a piece of the night sky with starry blue sky.
Piece of the night with starry sky blue. I'm working with what they call them.
Yeah.
Which makes it difficult. And so I was thinking, like, as much as I love those words as descriptions, especially because some of them are based off of how they describe them.
Yeah.
I think having you go with formless heavy dice, and you go on with 9 stunning gem-like dice, and we play
with
this
with 9. Hold on. With 9 stunning gem-like dice, they have taken dice making to a new level. Spectrum, Cosmos, Starry Blue Sky, Emblem of Inferno, Memory Fisher, Steelheart, Pearl Madame, Queen Crimson, and Night Dance Elves.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. And then I just want you to say those names slower.
Okay.
I'll put it... I don't know how I want to write that, but so yeah, and then after that, I have however ordinary.
Is it? There's time. If you can start it at Spectrum, and give me a countdown and start it, I'll read them and see if we can get it.
Oh, I have to rearrange these clips to work.
As long as it's the 9 clips in a row, I don't care what order. Then I'm concerned about whether or not I can say them.
The whole line or the
do you just have all 9 clips together right now, regardless of what order they're in?
I can. Give me a second.
Okay. I wouldn't worry about putting them in the right order. I just want to see because they're all about the same length, right?
Yeah, they're gifts. Yeah. See, Memory Fuser, Cosmos, Dance Elves, Starry Night Sky. What? Steel Heart's 11 seconds. That doesn't make sense. What the fuck? Oh, that's why.
How long are the other ones?
Well, the gifts are only about 5 seconds each.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. Proxy. I don't think that's all 9, but
just put 9 in there, regardless of which ones they are, just so we have the time.
Yeah. Each one being 4 to 5 seconds. This gift is 8 seconds for some reason. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 8 seconds. That's not going to have. Not all of them are 8 seconds. Most of them are like 4 to 5. So
I don't care if 2 of them are in this. Yeah. So
all right. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Enjoy the time stream visualization of Spectrum. Put the galaxy in your hand with Cosmos. Hold a piece of the night sky with starry sky blue. Forged from the fires of the abyss, get your emblem of Inferno. Hold the embers of battles you fought with Memory Fisher. Steel your nerves and heart for the long journey with Steelheart. Grab a piece of the treasure itself with Pearl Madame. Be the royalty you know you are with Queen Crimson, and dance with the elves in the dead of night with Night Dance Elves.
So as long as I can get about 30 seconds worth of clips,
Yeah.
that would work. Now, I don't, as much as I like the visualization and what they did with this stuff, like right here is a 13-second clip. I'm still sharing my screen, right? Yeah. And if you start talking of however, these are no ordinary metal and resin dice made with a unique 45, like go ahead and do that.
I gotta find a line. Hold on.
Okay, 3, let me know when you're ready.
Where is it? Where is the? Oh,
It's
here we
right
go.
below
Okay.
the.
Yeah, is after. Okay.
3,
However, these are. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. 3, 2, 1, go.
However, these are no ordinary metal and resin dice. Made with a unique 45-degree back cut method, they have shown precision as an art form in and of itself. Guaranteeing identical angles and flawless alignments, they make sure no two dice are alike, meaning each one is its own unique piece of usable art.
I think if we scrap the 40, how it's made, let the Kickstarter do that. Scrap how it's made. And then do the guarantee no identical angles and flawless alignments. They made sure no two dice are alike, and instead do that, and then add in their Kickstarter campaign video that I have, which is like somewhere in this mess, showing all their dice. Like that is just an absolutely beautiful clip.
Yeah, it is.
All right, here it is. Right here. So if we obviously kill the music, because I'm not going to have any music on it, it'd be right here, guaranteeing angles. And then, yeah, right here. So 3, 2, 1, guarantee identical angles is where you're going to start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Guaranteeing identical angles and flawless alignments. They made sure no two dice are alike, meaning each one is its own unique piece of usable art.
And so
and
I can
say that slower if you need me to.
Go ahead and do it at a slower, like ad-like talking to us. 3, 2, 1, go.
Guaranteeing identical angles and flawless alignments. They made sure no two dice are alike, meaning each one is its own unique piece of usable art.
So yeah, you were right about the 15, 20-second marker. So at that point, I would probably start it right about here instead of the formless part.
Well, and then there's the and then it's back to you.
Yeah, and then it's back to me. So grab yours today with the link in the description, and I can like have the screen go back down so it's still showing that, which I think would probably be good. So grab yours today with the link in the description, the link tree in our profile, or even on our Discord, and show our sponsor Unique Dice why have an Acme Day means have the best day you can possibly have. I like that. I think that works out really well. 2 hours, guys. Don't forget to eat, drink, and maybe take a leak and make a cup of. Yeah. We're calling it here in a second. I like that. If you like that, if you think, go ahead and keep it. We'll keep it. In worst case scenario, I just cut everything out before you say their names.
Okay.
So do you have time to go over, just do a quick read through of the lore skit?
Yeah. If you want me to, I can record all of these lines now real quick because it's just on my phone using the audio thing.
I want to make sure we're happy with the lore skit before we do that.
I mean, this will take 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Let me just do this real quick. I'm muting you.
Is he? Oh, you're recording the lines for the ad. That's what you mean. Maybe he would likely buy from.
With 9 stunning gem-like dice, they have taken dice making to a new level. With 9 stunning gem-like dice, they have taken dice making to a new level. Enjoy the time stream visualization of Spectrum.
For
Put the
anyone
galaxy
wondering,
in your hand with Cosmos.
I
Hold a
actually
piece of the
did
night sky
like
with starry blue sky.
an ad
Forward from the
for
fires of
a
the abyss, get your emblem of Inferno. Hold the
Wow.
embers of the battles you fought with Memory Fisher. Steel your nerves and heart for the long journey ahead with Steelheart. Grab a piece of the treasure itself with Pearl Madame. Be the royalty you know you are with Queen Crimson, and dance with the elves in the dead of night with Night Dance Elves. Enjoy the time stream visualization of Spectrum. Put the galaxy in your hand with Cosmos. Hold a piece of the night with starry blue sky. Hold a piece of the night with starry sky blue. Hold a piece of the night with starry sky blue. Forged from the fires of the abyss, get your emblem of Inferno. Hold the embers of the battles you fought with Memory Fisher. Steel your nerves and heart for the long journey ahead with Steelheart.
I
Grab a
love the
piece
fact
of
that
the
you guys get
treasure
to
itself with
watch us
Pearl
make
Madame.
this ad.
Be the
and be
royalty
effectively
you
a
know
part of
you are with Queen Crimson. Dance with elves in the dead of night with Night Dance Elves.
Who was it that watches from Minnesota in the city?
I had to
making-
redo
I hope you guys are safe.
Starry Blue Sky because I said Starry Sky Blue, or vice versa. Guaranteeing identical angles and flawless alignments, they made sure no two dice are alike, meaning each one is its own unique piece of usable art. Guaranteeing identical angles and flawless alignments, they made sure no two dice are alike, meaning each one is its own unique piece of usable art.
I like that. That's much better than the 45-degree back cut thing. Because as cool as it is to know about the 45-degree back cut, it's not necessary in the ad.
And most people don't know what that means.
Yeah. And even though I have a visualization of what that means that could play, and it's a really cool one, it's not made for vertical format in any shape, form, or way. And I tried finagling it for like 2 hours, and I was like, "This is just not going to work. I just need to."
That's in the file transfer folder on Discord.
Thank you. I will grab that, and
I get better audio out of this dumb little thing than I do out of this.
Okay. So let's go over. Do you want to pull it up on your end, and then we can just read it back and forth like that, or
which one is this again? Sorry.
Never a hero, but not a villain either. This is a Levi lore drop video for everyone here. You guys get to have a Levi lore drop video.
Yep.
That way, I don't have to have this at 200%.
Levi is not hero support. Darker story.
Yep.
Hey, Levi, I got Darkwing on the line. Something about a new costume.
Transfer it to hero support.
Can't you just do it?
Below my pay grade. Besides.
Oh, come on. It's just one lousy costume order. Just take the call. Uh-oh.
I am not a hero nor hero support, Napa. I am member solutions. Why don't you just I help all our members, but I'm busy and somebody else can handle that call. Now transfer it.
Huh, could have fooled me. I bet there isn't an evil bone in your body. Why don't you just transfer over to hero support full time? I bet they would let you wear the undies on the outside. Oh, shit.
Napa, do you want to know why I'm not hero support and can never be hero support?
I bet it's because
I refuse to bow down to those that thought they were above everyone else. It's because I spoke out against those who would oppose those that would use their power for their own gains.
Sounds pretty heroic to me.
Except at the time I had no power, Nap. I was just a normal everyday human thrown back in time. At least that is what I thought.
And
the would-be dictator at the time sent his people to my home, and those same people threatened my family in ways most foul.
And you taught him a lesson?
I knew I'd need to fight to protect my family at all costs, even my life. In the end, they won. But 22 out of 25 wasn't bad for somebody with no powers and just sheer force of will.
What about your family?
They got away to someplace safe, but I was carted to jail, put on trial, and I told my story to the judge.
Like you told me?
No.
What did you tell them?
I stood in front of a judge and those that would later sentence me to the firing squad. That right there, I need to have have the like Napa / John. No, John would know the story.
Yeah.
Just isn't sure if it's real or not.
Skeptical look is what you want to put there.
Can you go ahead and type that in there?
Yep.
I don't feel like struggling with it. And then, oh, thank you. I didn't need an external weapon. The moment they uttered those words, they made me choose to become one. Because I learned a long time ago that pain is weakness leaving the body and fuel for the fire inside me. So I took all the pain, all that fear, and pointed it towards those that would cause my family harm. I will never claim to be a hero, nor will I ever work in hero support fully. It may have been the first time, but it wasn't the last.
Dude, Nappa, it's just because he helped create. Sorry, dude, Nappa, it's because he helped. It's helped, not help. Dude, Nappa, it's because he helped create our kangaroo court system, plus a number of massive, profitable but evil-ish rules, laws, hell, even products for years. Oh, you got me. You got me good. Maybe it was both. Remind me never to get on his bad side.
Your family, you have a long rope.
Oh, okay. That's good. I think.
Looks at John.
I don't know.
You are too, John.
Why does that sound like a threat?
Just that slow, creepy smile.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you've read it out loud, what do you think? I would have to redo my acting so it's darker. For those parts that need to be darker.
The ending seems muddled just because there's so much going on, and the Nappa still thinking he's joking at this point feels like he shouldn't think he's joking. I don't know exactly what my pitch would be, but I'd like to think about it and just throw some possibilities out there.
Absolutely.
Just to tighten up the end without changing what the ending is.
Yeah.
Just making it a bit more clear.
I feel the same way, where that, like, I would love to have that, you have that very serious, then go back to the joking moment stuff.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just this very serious thing, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Like, I had to get this writing out of my system, but it came out halfway decent. I'm like, I know that we can do this, and people are latching on to lore videos right now.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a great thing to go ahead and latch onto it. It establishes a couple very clear things. Levi's not always been powerful.
Right.
Instead of saying firing squad, try eradication. No, the firing squad is based on, like, it gives away, like, when the time period Levi was in. So, like, that has to be firing squad. It gives an idea of, like, the possible location as well as the time frame.
Firing squad is relatively recent. You could just say sentence me to death, and then people don't have to get. All we know is that you're ancient.
Yeah, you can do that one. And then Nappa looks skeptical.
Because right there, the skeptical bit, but then right here where Nappa just stares, that's when he stops thinking it's a joke. But then he goes, "Oh, haha, you got me!" Like, it's back to a joke, and like that's where I'm like, it doesn't make sense.
Well, the reason why is, like, John pipes up and been like, nah, it's because of this. And so we have that moment of, and we don't need the laughter dies part at that point. I think that's what it is like, you got me good. So instead of this, Nappa having the got me good line, it may be this. Oh, ha, 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 you got me. and Levi just looks at Nappa, and then John goes, maybe it was both. It changes that dynamic just enough to where Nappa thinks it's a joke because of what John says. John goes, maybe it was both. What do you think?
I would like to propose this. Hold on.
What's up? Can you do show today?
Oh no, wrong thing.
So yeah, you have enough time for my Xbox that I don't have to school tomorrow.
Oh, you don't. You need to do chores. I'll go upstairs and do, like, we're almost done here. We'll do chores in a minute.
No.
Because the only thing I have to record is. Wait, do I have a full video too? Yeah. I need to record the video I made. Here it is. I need to record that video. So I'll probably get off with Chris here in a minute, actually, because I've got stuff to do, and then I'll record and then kind of go from there. And Chris is currently typing. Yeah, I've got both kids asking if I'm done with the live. I didn't know you had kids. Yeah, I have 2 kiddos, and that's another reason why my streams don't tend to be long streams, because I have to plan them out. Don't flip everyone off.
I'm flipping you off. Not flipping everything. I'm flipping you off. I'm not flipping you off. This is.
Remember, Levi is evil. Remember, Levi. Remember, evil is Levi with the L at the end.
So what do you think about this as a variant on that? So John goes, dude, Nappa, who do you think handled villain calls before I was here? Levi helped create our kangaroo court system, plus most of our early massively profitable and evil-ish rules, laws, and products for millennia.
I like that.
And then instead of Nappa going, oh, haha, you got me, he can be like, just Nappa can be like, oh, okay, wow.
Stop, you do. And then we can just go like, remind me never to get and then
So we can kill this part right here.
Yeah, go ahead and kill that.
And just go right there.
Go ahead and make go ahead and make what yes to these changes.
I didn't ask you to what is down here to hang out.
Hey, Iron Luigi, unfortunately, we're going to be ending the live here in like 2 or 3 minutes. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I was telling Iron Luigi just popped in. We're doing great, Iron Luigi, but we're going to be ending here in a moment. I changed Nappa's line here to, when you go, your family, Nappa. Sorry. Your family, Nappa, you have a long rope. And then Nappa goes, that's good, I think. Looks at John. Is that good? Because Nappa doesn't know what that means. And John looks at Nappa, and then I don't know.
I like how you say that right there. I like how you say that. Like, you need to remind yourself to say it exactly like what you just did. Please don't mess with that. I don't want that broken. I can't make another one. I have that filament, and they don't make it anymore. You are too, John.
And then, yeah, that works great.
Why does that sound like a threat?
Yeah, that just doing that made it a lot more clear.
Okay.
And didn't change anything, which I like. So
yeah, go ahead and make this change right here. The Nappa, who do you think handled? Right. We're calling it after this. So while he's making that change, I'm gonna start the disclosure and everything like that. I'm sorry that I couldn't record my stuff for the other video. I am glad that we've got a whole slew of videos effectively coming out. Stitch has been written. Me and Chris will work on that probably throughout this upcoming week to iron it out. I want to thank you all for joining us, and remember to take it one breath, one step, one day at a time. We wish you all peace of mind, serenity, and abiding spirit and harmony, among others. Go ahead and check out our sponsor, Unique Dice, with the link here on the 24/7 stream. You can actually hit the command !
I almost fell.
Are you okay?
I tried to use you, so I wouldn't fall. Yes, I was walking back over here.
Okay.
I didn't mean
The command is ! Dice. And it should pull up this link. I did check it. It worked yesterday. Until the winds blow your sails our way again, have an Acme day.
Have an Acme day as a product of the villain. Having an Acme day retro build your account. Have an Acme day.
And
The abject chaos going on over on your side of the camera. Have a good night, everybody. we're gonna let Levi deal with the chaos happening there. We'll see you soon.
remember, have an Acme day simply means they're the best thing you possibly can have. Bye now.